is up, guys? It's TimeForDillon back at it again with another crypto video. Thank you guys for tuning in. You guys are awesome. If you're new here, subscribe, bell icon, get notified when I post new videos because it's all time sensitive. In today's video, you already know what we have to do. We have to talk about this brand new NFT that just dropped on the Cardano blockchain. Of course, MICEFIA, the Mafia, the mice. What is this project? We're going to talk about it in today's video, tell you everything you need to know about this particular NFT. So make sure you guys stay tuned until the end of this video so you don't miss out on any of this important information. As always, first things first, take a quick look at the crypto market. As you guys can see, global crypto market cap pretty much stagnant today, down about 1%, not much. Still sitting right around the $1.05 trillion range. As you can see, Bitcoin still fluctuating right between the $23,000 range. Keeps breaking 23K and then coming right back down. 23 seems to be a real level of resistance. And you know, when Bitcoin moves, the market follows, and when Bitcoin doesn't move, the market pretty much never moves, right? Sometimes we'll have anomalies. Sometimes we'll have projects that rip, even though Bitcoin is remaining stagnant. But for the most part, Bitcoin controls the market, right? And that's why everything else is pretty much stagnant on the day. Ethereum still right around 1600, a little bit below. BNB still right around 300. XRP 41 cents, of course. Cardano looking good. I'm happy. Back up over 38 cents. Love to see it. Is it going to make that push back up to the 40-cent range? I can't wait to see it. Of course, I keep saying can't wait to see 50 cents reclaimed. And then, of course, I can't wait to see $1 reclaimed. And then you guys already know, I can't wait to see $3 reclaimed. Who's with me? Drop it down below. Are we going to see a $5 Cardano by the next bull market? I think it's totally possible. What do you guys think? Drop it down below. Totally curious to know what you guys think. And then, of course, Dogecoin. If you guys saw Elon Musk actually tweeting out yesterday, if McDonald's starts accepting Dogecoin, he will eat a Big Mac live on TV. So I don't know. What do you guys think? I think it's totally possible for McDonald's to accept Dogecoin. Why not? They don't have to hold it. They don't have to custody it. They could implement a system that immediately sells to Dogecoin the second a purchase is made in Dogecoin. So I think it's possible. And if it happens, what do you think is going to happen to Dogecoin's price? It's going to rally. Got to keep it real. But yeah. Anyway, moving on along. Really quick, just wanted to point this out. Reuters actually publishing this article yesterday. Fed seen ending rate hikes by March as inflation slows. So it's interesting because as these weeks have progressed, it seems that the prospect of the Federal Reserve, right, Jerome Powell, raising interest rates by 50% has been decreasing and decreasing and decreasing. You know what? It's even gone as far to the point where some individuals even think that he's not going to raise interest rates at all. But of course, most people are anticipating a 0.25% or 25 basis point rate hike this upcoming week, right? I think it's Wednesday. We're supposed to see the FOMC minutes come out. And then I think the following day, that's when the determination is made. So I'm very excited to see what's going to happen. If we do see a 0.25% rate hike or even a 0% rate hike, definitely the markets are going to rally. So I'm super excited for that prospect. However, you have to keep in the back of your mind, what if he comes out and he says 0.5%? Dude, that's going to be pretty bad. So just keep that in the back of your mind. You never know what's going to happen. But anyway, moving on along really quick, before we talk about MICEFIA, just wanted to quickly talk about some of the NFTs on the front page. As you guys can see, Ape Society reclaiming that 10K ADA floor price range. Shout out to Ape Society. Well, 9999, whatever. You guys can round that up. Who cares? SpaceBud still right around 4,300. Clay Nation keeps fluctuating, right between 4,000 and 4,200. But I'm happy it's a little bit up today, back up to the 4,200 ADA range. I can't wait to see Clay Nation actually get a 5,000 ADA floor price. I want to see it flip SpaceBuds. I want to see Clay Nation flip Ape Society. Clay Nation needs to be the #1 most expensive NFT on the Cardano blockchain because it is the best on the Cardano blockchain. In my opinion, it's the most historical with the best team, best history, yada, 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 best everything. You already know what's going on. And that's not because I happen to hold... No, I'm just kidding. Maybe it is. Maybe I'm a little biased. Maybe if I had an Ape Society, I would be repping Ape Society a little harder. But that's the fun of NFTs, right? We find our favorites and we rep them to death. It's definitely cultish. Get over it. Love NFTs. Anyway, Clay Nation, Good Charlotte collection, doing pretty good. 1,200 ADA. You know, I always talk about Good Charlotte because for some people, 4,000 ADA, you know, that's over $1,000. Some people just don't have that type of money to put into a picture on the internet. You know what I mean? Let's just keep it real. You know, a lot of us that are in this space, we made gains with crypto and then trickled some of those gains into the NFT space. So for a lot of people that are just starting out, they don't want to shell out 4,000 ADA for an NFT, but maybe they want exposure to the project. So good Charlotte, always a good place to start. It's a quarter of the price, still getting all the benefits of the Clay Nation because you still get access to the Clayverse once that comes out, etc., etc., etc. So definitely worth checking out. And I always say this too, if that's too expensive for you, check out the pitches. Pitches are like 200, 300 ADA, definitely worth checking out. But overall, everything on the front page pretty much looking good today. Mob definitely has a good team behind it, has definitely a good community behind it. All the big names in the CNFT space represent Mob. Chilled Kongs, definitely a good project. There was a little bit of controversy earlier this year with Chilled Kongs, but controversy on Cardano, that's part of the game, baby. That's part of the game. But anyway, MICEFIA and Jar O Dirt, two new projects. Today we're going to cover MICEFIA. Maybe tomorrow we will cover Jar O Dirt. But MICEFIA, let's jump into it today. If you guys are here, shout out you guys. Let's jump right into the topic. But MICEFIA, what the hell is this project? If you've been looking at it, I know you guys have because it's on the front page of jpg.store, right? How can you not notice it? But I just quickly wanted to point this out. Right now, the floor price for MICEFIA is 110 ADA, okay? Now, I'm pointing this out because, come on, internet, stop failing me. I'm pointing this out because it just minted out, okay? And the mint price for this project was 160 ADA. Someone make that make sense for me. This is what I mean about people on Cardano NFTs. And this happens all the time. Project mints, immediately people are listing it under mint price. I just don't understand it. So my suggestion would be, not financial advice whatsoever, but you know, my suggestion as a trader and as a flipper would be maybe scoop a couple of these up because definitely this always happens. Floor price way under floor price with these listings. They get bought up and then it's off to the races, you know? And then these people feel pretty stupid for dropping their NFTs for freaking nothing. But whatever, their loss is your gain. You know what I mean? Welcome to the CNFT space. But anyway, let's jump into it, right? MICEFIA, a life for cheese. Cheese addiction is affecting the whole city. The cheese crumbs left in the nostrils of the citizens is the reason why Mafia took over. Ah, I see what they're doing. They're doing like they're doing a little joke here, pretending it's like cocaine. Dozens of Mafia leaders, corrupt cops, and mice dying for a piece of cheese. This is a typical day in Parmesan City. Damn. I like the artwork. I will say that. Look at that. Looks very cool. Killed by the Mafia. Okay, the famous businessman who was extorted in the heart of Parmesan City last night was killed when he did not give his cheese. The Parmesan City Prosecutor Office has launched a comprehensive investigation into the incident. It is thought that a new rapidly growing mafia is behind the deaths. Damn. What's going on in Roadmap? Full details. So part 1. MICEFIA leaked how the story has progressed in this community, a total of 6 trailers. The story tells how the conflict between the citizens and the Mafia in Parmesan City. The story will be shared digitally with the community members on specified dates. Members have a chance to win digital gifts by solving various puzzles within the story. Super cool. And of course, full details will be announced in the Discord, which is popping off, guys. There's so many people in this Discord, almost 12,000 people. There's like 2,000 active almost every time I check in here. These are not bought and paid for people. I really think this is organic growth. And I think saying organic is a little misleading because, you know, it's on the front page of jpg.store. So that definitely is going to help with that. But let's keep reading. Part 2, Cheese Token will be launched quarter 2. So that's coming in a couple of months. And same thing, you're going to have the stories digitally launched in Discord. And you're going to be able to win prizes. And then part 3, this is quarter 2 as well. They're going to be launching a game. Very cool. So your NFTs will be able to interact, game will be web-based, and it's going to be a 2D interactive map. More information will come in the future, but I just thought that was pretty cool. You know, pretty cool backstory. I love the lore and the artwork. I think it looks cool. Has a little backstory about, you know, kind of like New York City and cocaine in the 80s. I like the whole story. Seems very cool. The whole team is right here. If you guys are interested, you can check out the whole team. White paper is right here, which I definitely recommend you guys check out. But essentially, there's 4,444 of these bad boys. They were minted for a price of 160 ADA just a couple days ago. I think it was actually yesterday that the mint was. And yeah, there's a bunch of information in there, and you know, all the legal disclaimers and all that garbage that no one's really interested in. Let's look at the story now. Actually, whoa, the story seems to be blocked. Interesting. Token blocked, game blocked. More to come in the future. But overall, this project seems very cool. And like I said, really why I'm really interested in this as a flipper is because the floor price is way under what the mint price was. That makes no sense to me. I'll never understand why people do this. So it's a risk. Keep that in mind. You're risking a little bit of ADA for the potential of the floor price to go up. It seems to have a recipe for success considering there's so many community members and so much hype around this project. And you know, the roadmap seems to be pretty legit with games coming up in the future. And you know, the way they're going to be releasing new information about the game will be very interactive and will make the community stay involved, which I think will make people stay excited about this project. So there is a potential for this project to actually succeed, and I think that the floor price could potentially go up. But of course, with everything else in crypto, with everything else in the NFT space, it's a total risk. So you guys need to do your own research and do your own due diligence so that you can sleep at night after making a decision of where to allocate your ADA. You know, that's how I feel. I feel like some of the projects that I've bought over the past couple years that have been in the NFT space, as long as I do my research and I know what I'm doing, I can sleep at night if the floor price goes down, because I know the reason why I bought this is because of a long-term investment strategy, right? And I feel like that really is the ultimate thing for people getting into crypto and getting into NFTs. You gotta know what you're putting your money in, and you have to believe in it. Otherwise, you're not gonna be able to stomach it when the price goes down. That's just the bottom line. You guys know, nothing on my channel is financial advice. I'm just a rambling guy. You guys have a beautiful day, beautiful night, wherever you guys are. That's really all I have for you guys today. So if you guys made it this far, you guys are awesome. Real quick, did just want to point out this website. I know most of you guys know about it. NFT Tools. You're able to type in any project, and then you're able to sort by rank, low to high for the price, and then if it's listed on jpg.store, boom, that way you're able to search and see if there's any price anomalies. Maybe like this guy, rank 102, only 400 ADA? I don't know, let's keep looking though, right? You know what I mean? So, cool website. Definitely a way to snipe, find dope NFTs that are ranked high at low prices. But that's all I have for you guys today. Have a beautiful day, beautiful night, wherever you guys are. Dylan is out.